Hello, my name is Simon and I will show you how to download and install and start and play with ProMods mod pack designed to work with Euro Truck Simulator. It contains few minor and major modifications, some add-ons, and it has also version designed to work with ProMods. It's designed also for American Truck Simulator, but that is another topic. Okay, where do you get ProMods and what it is? ProMods for Euro Truck Simulator is one of the best and biggest map modification for the game. Let's say in the basic Euro Truck Simulator you have like 100 cities to be visited or close to, and with ProMods you have over 300 or 400 of those cities, and those are much more detailed, and I will show you this in the game in the moment. And okay, let's make new profile, or I have a profile without ProMods. This is my profile without ProMods. Okay, I'll show you map without ProMods on the first run. To play with ProMods you need each and every map DLC for Euro Truck Simulator, with exception of Iberia. Anyway, that is valid for Euro Truck Simulator in version 1.40, with ProMods on version 2.55, not 2.55. So with those two programs, with ProMods 2.55 and Euro Truck Simulator 1.40, you need all map DLCs without Iberia because it's not needed. ProMods version 2.55 enabled to play with Iberia DLC using original map of that DLC. So that one will be included, but there will be no additional stuff from ProMods going there. Okay, it looks like it's almost loaded. Okay, let's see world map. This is world map that uses mod that helps to find undiscovered roads, but as you can see here, this is south part of Scandinavia with Norway and Sweden. We have south part of Finland, then eastern countries, Poland, Litva, Łotwa, Estonia. I don't remember how it's in English, unfortunately. Black Sea add-on with part of Turkey, Italia and Iberia, and only part of England. Okay, let's close this. Change profile, yes. And here it is profile with ProMods. It will load a little bit longer. In meantime, you can go to website of ProMods, which is promods.net. You need account there to download copy of your add-ons, and it will take you a lot of time to download until you pay for downloads, because those downloads are little over 2 gigabytes of size, multiple files, and with free account there you can only download 2 of those files in the same moment. You can pay about €1 for option to download multiple files in the same time from the not limited servers and get those a little bit faster. Okay, let's go. Finish this. Okay, it seems it's almost loaded. As you can see, this takes a lot more time to load, mainly because like I said, it's over 2 gigabytes of modifications more. That is like twice of this game. Let's see world map. Here we have whole south part of Sweden and Norway, but there are few more cities above this line which will give you access to those locations on the north part of the world, including some Longyearbyen with interesting new locations here. It's far north. Also there is more going on in England and Ireland, and there is Iceland. We have Balkans. We have way more cities in Central Europe. For example, there is almost 30 cities in Poland. We have also some Far East, which is in additional add-on. It's not base ProMods, but it's mod for mod. And that's not enough, because for ProMods you can also install additional map modification like Rus map, which will give you a lot part of Asia, especially Russia, and there is some modifications that will add almost whole Africa in terms of area, because it's more or less like Middle East, long road with not so many points of interest on it. Okay, this is how it looks with ProMods. Keep in mind that ProMods is not exactly compatible with World of Trucks, so external contracts list will be generated, but those contracts in some part cannot be done or cannot be even taken. And with addition to that, about half of all original game ferries connections don't work, so you need to go around. For example, from Kapellskär to Turku or Naantali ferry is not working. You need to go around north or south to get across Baltic Sea. In this area, from Stockholm to Ventspils, I think it works. So you need to go here and drive around to get the cargo from Sweden to Finland. So it's minor stuff, and I have a whole file which will be link in the description below with a list of working places. In terms of working companies that you can take cargo to and from, it's this file exactly. There is 1039 companies that are correct and working with ProMods and World of Trucks, and 166 places that are broken, and it's impossible to take cargo from that or deliver cargo to that location. And in terms of ferries, there is 19 roads that are okay and 16 that don't work, and for your information, there's only one location that works from Amsterdam to Newcastle if you want to go to England, and from England. This is only ferry that works right now, and that may change in future if either of those ports will be moved on ProMods map. Okay, let's get back to ProMods. Here is main website for ProMods. You can see here 5 main parts of ProMods. Cabin accessories will add some flags. Trailer and company pack will switch or add new trailers for companies, including corrected companies. For example, not Carrefour. Carrefour. It's in original Euro Truck Simulator, and that will change to original Carrefour. And Middle East add-on need base ProMods, and ProMods need all of those additional DLCs for Euro Truck Simulator, with exception of Iberia. ProMods Canada is for American Truck Simulator, not for Euro Truck Simulator, and it also needs all map modifications for American Truck Simulator, especially those from north part of map, because ProMods adds on the north part of map. How do you get into this? You need to get new account or login. I will use my login here with password manager, so we will not see anything from this. Then you will go to each and every file. Middle East is not needed, trailer company is not needed, cabin accessories is not needed, but if you want, you just click. There is file needed. You just click on this, and there will be some ads, loading progress. It's unavailable, you can't avoid this. Unavailable. Okay, it is downloading. I can close this and go to step second, and this is easy for this add-on. You can check compatibility, which version of game is needed and which version will be. So right now we have yesterday we had American Truck Simulator 1.41 released, so this day is already a new version of ProMods prepared, but we don't have 1.41 yet in Euro Truck Simulator. It will be very short. For now we have 2.55, and that does not need Iberia. Iberia is compatible but not required. Okay, let's get back to main page. ProMods Europe. Trailer and company pack will work same stuff as cabin accessories. Middle East will work same. ProMods Europe. We need to generate definition file. Unfortunately, this web page took my system language, so it will look exactly the same, just in English. I'll switch this for English right now to be not messed with. Okay, I want main page again. This is English version of this. We need to generate definition file for Euro Truck Simulator. This is done by clicking link. We are choosing some basic sounds, damage level, vegetation level, colors for GPS. Map zoom compatibility is needed if you are using other map combinations, because it will give better zoom. Special cargo, if you have special transport DLC, you will see special transport in game available for ProMods if you check this. If you click generate, it will download your file. We'll get to that in a moment. Then we get back to main page and go to step second. Then you can choose, do you want premium, faster, one file download, that cost €1, or 8 files with slower connection, limited download speed, and maximum files downloaded. For now that does not matter because server load is small. If server load is big, premium download is without QUI. You don't need to wait for getting premium download, and you need to have download server load under 100% to download from free account. Let's get to free account because most of you probably will use free. Now you have some tutorial similar to mine, and you have multiple file archives to be downloaded. You need to get each and every one of those. If you click, this will open new window, so let's go there. There is another progress bar with ads displayed, and after this will finish, the file will be downloaded here. I will stop this download because it's huge and I don't need this. In addition, you have ProMods file testing tool, which is helpful especially on Windows, but it can be used also on Linux, but it needs additional preparations. Each of those files is big, with exception to last one. You need all of those. If you finish downloading this, you can finish everything. There is basic information what files are included, and in general, enjoy. Now we'll go to our download folders. It will show you those files. This includes trailer cargo pack, Middle East, and cargo cabin accessories pack. This is a tool for testing archives. Inside there is executable file and checksum file. In general, on Windows you run this and it will check if our files are downloaded correctly, those 001, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If not, you can open in any text editor this file and it will show you SHA-256 checksum for those main files, which can be used on Linux. If you generate those checksums for those files, you can compare that file hashes with this file and check if all is everything, or just go playing with Russian roulette and getting those files. Now, where to get those files loaded? On Windows it is probably on C drive with username, documents, Euro Truck Simulator 2 folder, which is this one. On Linux it's on the home folder, username .local share Euro Truck Simulator 2. There is folder called mod. It may or may not be created. If it's not created, just make one. If it's created, good. You are putting all of those files into this folder. You don't need a tool, but all other files are needed here in this form as it is, with exception that you can extract those 7 zip files. This is trailer cargo pack, which contains few files. You have to choose either of those 2 files for this trailer's replacement or start alone. Only one of those. If you choose both, that will break this, so it's safer to just copy one of those files into mod folder. But you can only choose to run one of those in actual game. All of those files need to be extracted and in SCS form put into mod folder. And in the game, I have game, I have profiles here. If I want new profile, if I have a profiles already made. If you started game by the first time, then you will have some wizards to get your profile prepared, and it will need to go through tutorial, and then you will have to exit to main menu and enter into mod manager and start adding mods. If you want new profile, then you can go to manage profiles and just create new profile, and during creation of new profile you have mod manager on top left, and you can add those mods here. It will load in a second. I have multiple mods, not only ProMods here, so that does not matter, but in these terms I would choose only ProMods to be loaded from those mods. And most important thing about this is how do you add this. You need a specific order of those files on the list on the right side to get this working in correct way. And if you would have no mods enabled yet, or if you are using existing profile, I will close this right now, and I will close this and open for a while this mod manager. I have some mods here, and I can add ProMods here, but I will get back to a new profile in a moment. Important thing, if you start game with ProMods, that game can work only with ProMods. You can't remove ProMods from profile because it changes too much stuff in the game. So if you started with ProMods, that profile will go with ProMods every and each time and will not work without ProMods, even if you remove those mods. Get new profile. Anything you enter here does not matter. Important thing is to add mods in specific order, and easiest way to do that is just by double clicking selected mod to add it to list. You can check those lists and change location of mods also on there, so it's easier to add them in specific order. I will be showing you here, and I will put order of this list on the right side into description of this video, but it is easiest to add them in specific order. And I will tell one more thing about mods in a moment. So I need ProMods. I can filter here like ProMods, and I now have on list only ProMods mods. I need ProMods assets. Where is assets? Here is assets. Now ProMods media. It's above assets in the list. That means that assets are more important because it's loading from top to bottom. Models 3, 2, 1. Map. Where is map? Here is map. And ProMods definitions. Okay, this is basic ProMods. Now Middle East assets, Middle East definitions. Then companies. That's company package. Then company definitions. Then trailers. Where is trailers? This trailer definitions of replacement. This is not this one. Main trailer definitions is not this one. Trailer package. Okay, this one. Then trailer main definition, and then trailer either standalone or replacement definition. You can choose only one, because if you choose both, then game will crash. Replacement will change existing trailers in game and standalone will add new trailers into game, so that there will be bigger choice and you will see Carrefour trailers in the game. For me it's nicer looking, it's replacement. And on the last of everything is cabin accessories pack. This is set for ProMods. If you have like cruise map or other map modifications that work with ProMods, you are adding them below ProMods assets package. So let's clear this and pretend that this is map modification. It will be loaded on the far of this, and if you have any other like trailer modification or sounds, let's add this trailer modification, it should go, every of those mods that are not ProMods should go above ProMods in this active mods menu. And there is another problem, because some of those mods should be loaded in the specific order also. What exactly I don't remember right now, and I don't think I have notes for that. Oh, I have. It should be loaded more or less watching on from top. Economy, sounds, weather, graphics and light modifications, texture, logo replacements, physics mods, traffic mods, and that kind of mods. Then tuning and accessories. Then AI traffic packs, like additional cars into the traffic, because that earlier of physics and traffic behavior, it was about how those AI works and not models for it. Then all skins and paint jobs, and then trailers, and then trucks, and then map modifications like this discovery map helper, and UI modifications like road advisor on top. I'll put that in the description also, so that all will be visible. And if you enter everything correctly and all of those mods of ProMods will be here available, then game should work normally and you can just start it without any problem. If you miss any of those files, check that you loaded those SCS files and not 7-zip or 0 something files, because those will not work. Only available options are SCS files here for ProMods. Also, if you have error about that archive is incomplete or broken, make sure that you have all 8 of those archives, and all of those archives have correct file sizes. Like you can see here, it's over 250 megabytes each, and you can check that SHA to 56 hash to verify if that file is downloaded correctly. Then you are just extracting this one here, starting on the first, or you can just open this and you have files inside. It should work without any problems if it's downloaded correctly and put in single folder for you. So with this in mind, you can freely open the game, launch. It will load on the first run, it will load very long. After reloading game, next day it will also first load of each day is very long, and then You can even turn off game and restart the game, and that will load way faster, as you can see. And then have fun. I will put all descriptions and order of modifications in description. All links will be in description, so I hope that this tutorial will help you arrange how this are working. About updating this, it's just replacing old ProMods with new ProMods in single edit. So you have to upload new files into mod folder, open mod manager, exchange all old files into new files in same order, and restart game, and it should work without any further problems. Right now we are waiting for ProMods in version 2.56, which should work with Euro Truck Simulator 1.41, which will bring us new screenshot mode and convoy, but probably convoy will not work with ProMods, so that will be not so good for you. Okay, that's all for this tutorial. Drive safe and keep in touch. Bye.